Russian army is liberating one settlement after another. On October 29th, the Defense Ministry of the Russian Federation officially confirmed the full control of Selidova, which was the strategically important Ukrainian stronghold in the Pokrovsk direction. The town of Gornyansk was fully liberated as well. The day before, the Russian military confirmed the full control of Desekoyana. Also today, the Russian Defense Ministry confirmed the full Russian control of Bodoglivenka and Katerinovka in the Uglara direction, and Russian advances do not stop there. According to preliminary reports, the armed forces of Ukraine were repelled from Yasnaya Polyana. Russians are approaching Kurahovo from the south and may soon encircle this Ukrainian stronghold. The advance of the Russian army poses a strategic threat to the entire Ukrainian defense in the Donbass. The further west the front is pushed, the fewer fortified positions the Ukrainian military has. Another goal of the Russian military is to secure civilian life in the Russian rear and protect its people from Ukrainian attacks. For example, Kurahovo is the last stronghold from where Ukrainian artillery may reach the western outskirts of Donetsk, and it is close to falling. Even retreating, the Ukrainian military does not stop bloody attacks in the residential areas in an attempt to terrorize the civilian population in the cities that Kiev has lost in the Russian rear. Kiev is ordered to do everything possible to provoke public unrest in Russia, but so far its tactics have brought no results, only civilian casualties. On October 28th, a Ukrainian drone attacked an apartment building in Belgorod, heavily wounding an elderly woman. Ukrainian FPV drones are hunting for people in Russian border villages. While Ukrainians are prohibited to use NATO missiles in Russian rear regions, they launch strikes on the L/DPR. On the morning of October 29th, NATO missiles targeted Luhansk. The retreating Ukrainian soldiers are angered. They have become particularly more violent, and there is more and more evidence of their war crimes against civilians. There are thousands of civilians left in the war-torn settlements waiting for the Russians to come. Up to 2,000 civilians remained in recently liberated Ukrainsk. More than 1,000 were saved in Gornyansk. While the Russian army is trying its best to secure them, the Ukrainian Nazis do the opposite. Almost all people from the liberated areas testify on Ukrainian war crimes against the locals. The recently shared video of a group of civilians killed by Ukrainians during an evacuation from Chasiv Yar was widely shared online but ignored by the Western mainstream media. Some crimes, however, cannot be silenced. Even the New York Times has released an investigation that confirmed Ukrainians killing civilians in the Kursk region, trying its best to soften the accusations. The Western mainstream media began seeing what has been proven long ago.